think you talking true, but I'm not him, right, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back. Up in here, y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And away we go in Cincinnati. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Now put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Right to the air, Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Dot. 180. Race up. Dot.
Throwing is Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go. Here. Dot.
1st down carry for Brown. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life. Timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Can. Dot.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. You need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
On 2, ready?
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll run for this. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
You know, I got a smile on my face up here in the booth, Kate, because they just took one of the more unsung heroes and put him in a position not just to succeed on this play, but to be the guy everyone could celebrate when he converts.
From the gun, they get to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. Right 80.
Burrow to the air now. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Shoots away from one. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Gets it. They're going to get to him, and what a shot. The football's out. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. Hits the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow setting the throw. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
180.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And they're all the way across midfield before he is brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
On one, ready?
Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down.
11, empty. Ready? Right foot.
Burrow from the gun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bengals have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
That's one quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On 2, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
Wide 80. Wide shot. 12. Shot.
The play fake. Burrow taking a chance to the end zone. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, so it'll be second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Shot.
On second and 10, Burrow again. Right side cut by Higgins. And he won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Jair Alexander with the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On one, ready?
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Gun. Shot. 180. Wide shot. Hut. Shot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. 180. Wide shot. Shot.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it! That's a layout for a touchdown! The Bengals take a second quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like the receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on first down. Still has some space. Ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down. Well, he got his own miscue back, so no harm, no foul, but they are still not happy seeing him putting that football on the ground.
It's not like he just dropped it, though. Took a pretty nice hit to jar it free, but what do they teach you? When you got a nice game, what do you got to do?
Ball security, Brock, is job security.
Put that on a T-shirt.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Burrow on 1st down. Has it downfield. It's Chase. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now lead by 10. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll try it right with Brown. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Brown gets it again here on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. Still going inside the 35. And he runs out after a very nice game. They're going to have to hang on to that momentum, though, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
On one, ready?
24-yard line.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
This time it's a passing play. Running quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow. Setting up the screen. And this one doesn't go far. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
He beams one deep right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
17.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. First down. Here's Lamar. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
On first down, here's Burrow. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
On two, ready?
To second and 10.
11. Here we go.
Counter play, Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, here's Burrow. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Cade. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Right side, they're going to try it with the toss play here. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
Ravens 25. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fields this one at the 3. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's get set. 180.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Dumped off to his running back. Gets to space right side, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And again, it's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. So they'll wind up with about 6 out of that play. Now we're going to wait and see if they want to go for it.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
32. Bengals 28. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 MT.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Finds him over the middle. Quick rally and catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Burrow setting up the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 4 yards does get him back to even, partner, but they're left with 3rd and 10 now. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Gun. Stop. Stop. Stop.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Run. Ready. Sit up.
Give now to the running back. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Setting him on the dime. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They send a man in motion. Now Jackson. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Barrett Carter. And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here we go. Can. 11 mighty. 12. Stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Pass is caught at the 9. He is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Ravens 32.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Motion man sent left. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Taking a deep shot here. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception with just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short game. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Jackson yet again. Passes man, it's cut by Andrews. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On first down, Jackson. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Tossing right to the short side. And they'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Play fake, Jackson. Hits his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Ravens down by only 3. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Motioning left is their running back. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. Throwing now. Jump off, caught by his back. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Ravens have taken the lead late. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
This is caught. And he is hit well behind the line. It goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Finds his man. It's Mario Douglas. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
180. Lights up.
Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here.
180.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He connects downfield. Keeps himself upright. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off the wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pavement.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it deep downfield. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Bateman, the motion man left. Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. We've got a man in motion. Again, it's Jackson to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. About set. This is 3rd and 5. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And this winning streak continues to grow.